I quickly open the doors to let the people in, and I see my coach, Hickson, running inside for safety. I was scared, and I ran to the safest place possible, which was the sound booth again. And I started to pace back and forward because I did not know what was going on. And the people in the audience saw me. They saw me and they panicked because I was matching the same description as Nicholas Cruz. I had the same clothes, same color, same facial structure somewhat. And they reported me. And I was just hiding up there. I had no idea what was going on. And then the door started to rattle. And at first, the only thought that came to my mind was, I'm going to die. The shooter is going to kill me. But then the SWAT comes in, and I thought they were here to rescue me. But then as I go down the stairs, I found out that I was wrong. I found out that they thought it was me that killed the 17 people. And as I go down the stairs, they tell me to put my hands up. And I, being the fool that I was, tried putting my phone back in my pocket. And they demanded again, and I, not trying to be one of those news stories of someone dying wrongfully because they refused to put their hands up, I just dropped my phone at that moment and kept going. When I went out those doors, I had 6 SWAT members pointing their guns at me. I was tossed to the ground. I was unjustly cuffed and held at gunpoint for the degrading and depreciating action of the disturbed individual, Nicholas Cruz. I was then put in a corner with a policewoman guarding me for the rest of the evening. I knew any move I made would be the end of my life. Throughout the entire event, I only felt 2 things. I felt fear, as I did not know my future. I did not know if I was going to be let go. I did not know where the terrorist was. I did not know how my friends were doing, and for that, I was afraid. The second thing was guilt. I felt guilty for closing the door behind me. I felt guilty for startling the audience. I felt guilty for the SWAT who had to pursue me instead of pursuing the murderer. I felt guilty for not contacting my mother. I felt guilty for Coach Hickson, whose life I thought I saved when he walked inside the auditorium, but whose life was ended when he walked out again. But guilty I shall feel no longer, because I'm here to demand change from our government. Because the lives lost who shall not be lost in vain shall then be used as a catalyst for change in our country today. We will make change in this country, and if not today, tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, until we achieve the change that we want in this country. Until the day that safety is preserved in all schools in our beloved country of America, we students will keep fighting for our right to live. If I had to drop everything else in my life just to make these changes happen, I will. Because to me, to let these victims' lives be taken without any change in return is an act of treason to our great country. To let our fellow countrymen to fall beside us without a fight back is to me equal to leaving a soldier to die in the battlefield. This is an injustice to our country because not only of the lives lost, but also in the loss of confidence in our government. We lose confidence in our government because we are told that nothing can be done time and time again, and we are tired of hearing that because we know there can be change in this country. Never again should a tragedy of this caliber happen in this country. Never again. And as always, be positive, be passionate, and be proud to be an Eagle.